Good morning, students. Today we are going to study family number 6, Apocynaceae, or it is also called as Duckbane family. So first we see first point in this family, that is systematic position, division, phanerogram, subdivision, angiosperm, class Dicotyledons, subclass Gammopetalae, series Bicarpellate, order Gentianales, and family Apocynaceae. The character of this family Apocynaceae is a throat of corolla tube with scales, and the second character is follicle type of fruits. These two character is important for this family, that is Apocynaceae. Then next point in this family, that is silent features or silent morphological characters of this family. So see here that Apocynaceae is a family of flowering plants that includes trees, shrubs, herbs, stem succulents, and vines, commonly known as a Duckbane family because some taxa were used as a dock position. Then we must know the distribution of this family. The members of this family are found throughout the world, but they are more commonly met within the tropical regions. There are about 300 genera and 1300 species in this family. Then next point, after distribution, we must see habit of these plants. There is a great variation in the habit of the plants of this family. They may be herbs, erect, or twining shrubs or trees. Finca rogea is a perennial herbs, which is a large twining shrub. It's a large shrubs with beautiful red or white flowers presents in different plants. Then we must see the next character in relation to their silent morphological features. Next point, that is root. Roots are always taproot and they are well branched. Stem is usually erect, branched, solid, glabrous, rarely tuber-like and thick. Leaves are simple, petiolate, usually opposite, decussate. In rare cases, the leaves are alternate or even furled. Usually the leaves are exstipulate and very rarely they may be stipulate. Then next point, inflorescences. Usually the inflorescence is of cymose type. It is very rarely solitary, as in Finca. The flowers are found to be arranged in a corimbous cyme. The flowers are found to be arranged in umbellate branched panicle cyme in some plants. After inflorescences, we must see the next point, that is the flowers. The flowers are pedicellate, bracteate, bracteolate, hermaphrodite, actinomorphic, regular, sometimes slightly zygomorphic, complete, hypogynous, and pentamerous. In rare cases, the flowers are tetramerous with reduction to 2 in the pistils. After flower, we must see each whorl of this flower, such as calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium. So first we see calyx. Usually calyx consists of 5 sepals. Gamocephalous, the calyx is generally divided almost to the base. The aestivation is quincuncial. second whorl corolla, which are usually consist of 5 petals, gamopetalous. It is generally shallow or funnel shaped. The corolla tube usually possesses hairy appendages or scales. The aestivation is contorted. Then third whorl, that is androecium. It consists of 5 stamens alternating with the petals. The stamens are situated on the tube or the throat of the corolla. The filament are short anthers introdes, polyandrous or connate, and often adhere to the stigma. The anther lobes are sometimes empty at their base and prolonged into spines. Then last whorl of this flower, that is gynoecium. It consists of 2 carpels. The carpels may be free, which is called as apocarpus, or connate, which is called as the syncarpus. Superior, sometimes partly inferior, as in plumeria. The style is simple and stigma is thick and often bilobed. Rarely the number of carpels exceeds from 3 to 5. Usually a nectar secreting disc is situated beneath the gynoecium. Then next point, that is fruit. In the case of free ovaries, the fruit is a pair of follicles. Sometimes the fruit of separate ovaries are fleshy and in dehiscence, or may be one-seeded. In the case of syncarpus ovary, usually the fruit is in dehiscence, fleshy and berry-like. The fruit is coconut-like and distributed by means of water current. In certain genera possessing syncarpus ovaries, a 2-whorled capsule is found. Then after fruits, we must see the seeds. In dry fruits, the seeds are generally winged. Example, in plumeria, sometimes the seeds bears a tuft of hairs at the base, and sometimes at both ends the embryo is straight with or without endosperm. Then after that, we must see the common examples and economic importance of these plants of this family. The family is of little economic value. Some plants are grown as ornamentals, while some possesses medicinal properties. So first common example is Finca rosea. These plants have hypoglycemic as well as cytotoxic effects. They have been used to treat diabetics, high blood pressure, and have been used as a disinfectants. The Finca alkaloids are also important for being cancer fighters. Then second common examples of this family, that is Alstonia scolaris. In Marathi it is called Saptaparni. This is a small tree grown as a ornamental. Its wood is quite light and used for carvings. The blackboards are prepared from its wood. The bark possesses medicinal properties, which is used for diarrhea and dysentery. Its latex is applied to ulcer. Then third common examples of this family is Carissa grandiflora. This is a large spiny shrub usually grown in Maharashtra and Baroda for its edible fruits. Next common example, Nerium indicum. In Marathi it is called as the Kaner. It is a shrub. They are grown as hedged plants. The plants possesses medicinal properties. The next common example of this family, that is Rauwolfia serpentine. In Marathi it is called as the Sarpagandha. This is a small shrub found in Assam, Dehradun, Bihar, the Western Ghats and Bengal. The roots possesses medicinal properties and are used in the treatment of hypertension, mental disorders and related ailments. Then next example, that is Plumeria alba. It is a small tree grown as ornamental. The latex is applied to ulcers. Okay, thank you.